Get your sneaky gear ready because it's time to relive Sly Cooper's greatest memories on the go. The Sly Cooper Collection is exactly what it sounds like. It's all three of Sly Cooper's PS2 adventures remastered and bundled into one. Unfortunately, past quote-unquote remastered collections weren't that great on PlayStation Vita. Some played pretty bad, some were overpriced, and hell, some looked worse than it did on PS2. Luckily, the Sly Cooper Collection is one of the best so far, and I'm not even counting the game itself, but the transition over to Vita is nothing short than amazing.
Caught you red-handed.
That bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes.
For starters, the game runs in the vicinity of 60 FPS, which tends to dip when there's a lot going on but should never go under 30 frames per second. Additionally, the controls feel right at home. The game is cross-save with PlayStation 3, you get new PS Vita oriented minigames, the game runs in native resolution, I mean it's just a straight up good port. But then you get down to the actual game itself. Don't get me wrong, the Sly Cooper games are great, but boy do they age badly. Sly 2 and 3 definitely shows their age, but Sly 1 just takes the cake. Sure, it was a decent game back in the day, but now it's just WTF. And I mean that in an irritating way, not a bad way. For starters, it's not forgiving at all. Enemies kill Sly in one hit, which results in being sent back to a checkpoint. And if you lose all your lives, you're forced to restart the level from the beginning. The game is not hard, and it's not a horrible game either. It's just really frustrating. Unfortunately, the games are straight ports, with slight changes such as better resolutions, new particles here and there, you know, but they're mostly the same. It gets worse too. Cutscenes are drastically compressed to fit in the cartridge. Sly 3 isn't even in the physical disc, you have to download it, and sounds are compressed and tinny. Now this might sound bad, but it's not. They're just quirks and are worth mentioning. Let's look at it this way. The games never looked better with their new resolution on the Vita's beautiful screen. Now they run at 60 FPS instead of 30 FPS, you get more than 30 hours of gameplay, and you get to play them all on the go. Sure, sometimes the game throw bad curveballs at you, but they fly over your head when you realize how great this port actually is.